Yo, so what's going on, guys? It is Ponin. We're playing a little bit of Modern Warfare 3. Whoa, Mr. Guy, don't hit that dislike button quite yet. Let me talk to you a little bit and whisper in your ear a little bit to tell you guys about what's going on. We're actually playing a competitive scrim against OpTic. Yes, the OpTic Pro Team. We're talking Scump, Merc, Big Simo, and who's that other random? That's right, Rambo. Yeah, that's him. I forgot about it. He's gonna get mad. But we're gaped. That's what it was. They effectively gaped us pretty good in this one. They kind of wrecked us. Now, this one wasn't a bad moment. It's just a tidbit of some capture the flag on Dome. The game we played before this, I think we played on Resistance, and they wrecked us pretty good. I think I went like 8-23, and my God, was it so satisfying to get plowed so hard. I don't know. I want to talk a little bit about competitive. I want to talk about Black Ops 2. And how everything is going to be changing on YouTube and how we look at Call of Duty from here on out. As you guys know, Vonderhaar and Call of Duty and all these guys are really trying to get competitive, gameplay, shoutcasting, everything larger, trying to become something much more convincing, much more useful in the competitive scene, not necessarily through YouTube alone, but everywhere. They're trying to do something big, making big moves with the shoutcasting abilities and everything that they're going to be bringing and offering with Black Ops 2. So I started dabbling and just dibbling a little bit into what competitive was. And the very first time I played any competitive matches with my fellow YouTubers, Jay Nasty, Exquisite XBL, which is who we're playing in this one right here, what we were playing is we decided to go up against OpTic to see how we handled against one of the best, possibly arguably the best team in the world. And yeah, I needed a rape kit after this one. It was pretty bad, but it was good to get a taste. It was good to put things into perspective because, you know, being a YouTuber, especially being one of those guys that puts up crazy gameplays like Jay Nasty and everything like this, it really was a wake-up call, and it gave them, like, it gives you a different kind of satisfaction to know you do something like this. I mean, you can only do so much pub stomping, yeah. It's great to see triple nukes and, you know, quad Moabs and stuff like that. It's flashy, it's appealing to viewers, but it doesn't satisfy the needs or challenges of a competitive player. And by far, many of the beast players on YouTube like to prove themselves. That's why they keep, you know, these records. That's why they try to, you know, get these crazy quick Moabs or multiple Moabs and stuff, is because they're competitive. And what competitive gameplay actually does is try to feed and nourish that craving. Oh, Merc so fucking outplayed me right there. So bad. I blame host. But it's something else, and it's great to know that you're playing somebody as good as you, if not better, because not only is that a way for you to get better yourself, but it also opens up the possibilities of, you know, balancing Call of Duty out. I mean, when you take out the bullshit like the death streaks and all that crazy kind of stuff that we've grown, you know, sour of from Call of Duty, competitive offers in something else. And I'm not talking on game battles. I'm talking like high-level tier performance. And this was our first game ever playing as a team. We didn't know call-outs. YouTubers don't need to know callouts. We didn't know what, you know, loading was. We didn't know what dome was. We didn't know any of that shit. We don't know any of that stuff. And for us to go in here and we did decent compared against what these guys are capable of. I think they were just really slacking on us. But through the scrims and the people we've played, we've got this newfound respect for what competitive gaming is in Call of Duty. And I may not like pubbing so much. I mean, I do it to entertain you guys, but this definitely gives you a different level of respect and, I guess, admiration towards those that do play competitively. And it kind of gives you this taste of something else. And I think on YouTube is going to be a big thing. And I think it's going to be really cool to see some of these YouTubers try to crank out competitive gameplay because of the ranks and the rosters and, you know, these professional teams. And even YouTubers are trying to build up their dream team to take on the competitive rank system that's coming with Black Ops. And I think it's fun and entertaining to see how this is playing out because you're going to run into a lot of friends. There's going to be a lot of competition, heated expectations, and everything's going to be crazy with this kind of stuff. So I can't wait to see how we do, how we perform. And it's going to be something good because there's going to be a lot of YouTubers. There's a lot of guys out there. No disrespect to Woody, but I don't think he's going to be able to handle or hang in competitive stuff. So I don't think he's going to be able to, I can't say qualify. If he's going to post ranked content and, you know, competitive content, for it to be useful, it's probably going to have to be against a shit team. At that point, I don't know what the point is watching it, you know what I mean? No disrespect to him. He's not, like, the greatest player in the world, but that's what I'm talking about. They're going to be limited people that are going to be capable of keeping up with the curve of playing competitive, and I can't wait to see what those guys can prove and offer to us. And I can't wait to see if I have what it takes, because I, for one, am not a great competitive player. I'm learning. I'm getting better. You know, these guys were just considered pub stompers, so it's going to be cool to see how YouTube handles and how you guys, the viewers, handle this. So what do you guys think about how more involved that the community is getting with Black Ops 2, let alone the competitive side. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys honestly think and your hopes and expectations.